So okay, and okay, so I just got back from Captain America: Civil War. What's different? What's the same about the book, the comic book, and the movie? There are a few similar things that I love. One is so in the beginning, there's this huge huge attack in the comics. There's a huge there's this like small time incident, like a small time small time group, a small time superhero group, and they're going to fight these superhumans, these supervillains, and that the incident happens like anyone should know from reading the book. What else? So what's similar about this is in the movie. What's similar about that kind of is one there is a lady in the comics who wants to make who tells Tony about her son dying, and that nobody could save her. Nobody could save him, and in the movie it was exactly like that. But she was she's again, but her son went to Sokovia, and and in that instant, of course, what happens in Sokovia was Ultron, and that incident sparked, it led up to this point, and so the talk. So another thing was Tony, you know, here's another good thing about the comic book and the movie. So you know, so the government in the comics, they want they want people to they want they want superheroes to choose a side, whether to go pro Registration Act or go for the Registration Act or go against it. And against it is Captain America, and for is Iron Man. So it's pretty cool. What else? So that's kind of like how it's happening in the movie a little bit. The Sokovia Accords are exactly like the Superhuman Registration Act. Really good. What the really good thing is that it's sort of like it. General Ross, Thunderbolt Ross, tells Captain America, um, Steve Rogers, about that. The UN wants the people, wants people to wants the Avengers to sign this, and so that the government can control them. Well, let's say, but and Tony's for that, but again, but um, Steve is not. So we get into the movie, a little bit into the movie. We see that so there was a bombing in Wakanda, and so you know great actions, great action scenes. Marvel has outdone themselves once again, and I love it. So let's see. What else is Spider-Man? Well, first let's get into Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa and Black Panther. wow, first time ever to to see him come to life was amazing. I was jumping up and down in my seat. I was like, oh my god. Um, he they picked a really good actor for T'Challa and Black Panther. Wow. What else? Let's get into Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Oh my god, he was just amazing. I was just like, it's so cool. I love him. He's really good, and I can't wait for his movie to come out soon in next year. So the so in so when Tom Holland's introduction as to Spider-Man, and his introduction for Tom Holland's introduction as Spider-Man is really well done. Let's see. He so we go to Queens. Yeah, we go to Queens, and there, Aunt May, and let me just tell you, Melissa Tomei was amazing as Aunt May. She was so good. She's really good. I like her for this role. Let's see what else. So the introduction to him is like, so he walks into the apartment with that has Aunt May and Tony Stark, and he just sits down, like he's talking, and he sees Tony Stark right next to Aunt May. So fun. And then he's talking about scholarships, and I guess it could be a scholarship or paid internship or whatever. It's funny. So then Tony Stark and Peter go into Peter. They both go into Peter Parker's room, and immediately Tony Stark pulls up videos of Tom Holland, Peter Parker, and is just swinging around, and and his superhuman strength and all. Fun. See what else. And then there's like an attic.
Alex, I'm going out with Grandpa for a while.
Okay. Sorry guys, that was my dad. He Tony Stark, he's trying to find his costume, and it's so fun. So there's an attic, and then he pokes at it, like I guess with a broomstick or whatever, or a stick or whatever. And then his costume drops. So hilarious. And then he what else is it? He's talking about his webbing and all, and it's fun. So let's get in. So the airport battle scene, my god, it was amazing. Spider-Man again, Tom Holland could have picked a better kid. Could have picked a better kid to play him. This Spider-Man is so comic book accurate. love it. He talks throughout throughout the uh, throughout the battle scenes and makes comical jokes and love it. He also makes a reference to Star Wars, which is so funny, and I love it. Um, let's see what else. So and then okay, so then we have the airport battle scene. It was cool. It was amazing. Um, the coolest thing is Ant-Man. He was funny. It was a good introduction to him. It was good. Loved it. Paul Rudd kills it again. You know, I give them a tops for all my for all the actors and all. Um, they all killed it. I loved it. So Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, it was so good. Loved it. He so I had a feeling that they were going to do this. I back when the first trailer dropped was what were they gonna do? Giant Man. They did it really well, and I loved it. It was so awesome. Loved the new helmet. Loved the new suit. It was really well done. I think Hank wanted to improve it, so which is good. Improve the suit, and so that's good. I can't wait for for his next movie, Ant-Man's next movie, and Spider-Man's movie, Black Panther movie as well. It was really well done. Loved it. Every second of it. Um, so and then towards the end, we kind of figured out that, and this was kind of already kind of true. I just I wanted to make sure if it was or wasn't. Um, but we finally get to find out what happens to Tony's dad and mom. Um, so Bucky, um, throughout the movie, Bucky's kind of like is like trying to get back onto the right path and stuff like that. You know, and what else? He so at the ending of the movie, close to the ending of the movie, we finally found out that Winter Soldier kills Tony Stark's parents, and it's saddening. It's sad, which is yeah, it's just sad. Um, you know, I you know I if somebody yeah um um so Steve Rogers, uh, Chris Evans played phenomenal. Loved it. It was his story, and loved it. Vision, Paul Bentley Bentley was amazing. Loved him. He had really good jokes, and he played it really well for Vision. And let's see what else. Um, what else? He he what else? It's so good. What's the big difference? There are a few big differences from the movie and from the comic book and the movie. Was one, in the comic, Spider-Man reveals himself to the world as Peter Parker, and that literally was the actually kind of like, I think, the turning point of the comic book, and which was good, and crucial point in that, but it's a little different from the comic, which is totally worth it. I think they did it well. Another part was, it's just Ant-Man. It was Ant-Man, Falcon, Falcon, Scarlet Witch, Ant-Man. It was Falcon, Ant-Man, Scarlet Witch, Bucky, Captain America against War Machine, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Black Widow, and Vision. There's more in the comics. There was more. It was basically an army against an army. This was just. It was basically family. It was just a family fight, which is amazing. Let me see. And post-credit scenes, they were good. I can't wait to go see this movie again. It was really well done. I really want to go see it again. And yeah. Hopefully you guys like my review. I'm still gonna be doing this when a new movie comes out, or when I choose to do one, which will be, the next one will be X-Men Apocalypse. That's gonna be good. And then I'll do an Independence Day, and then Independence Day, and then I think I'll do a few other ones later down the road as well. I'll do a Suicide Squad, see on how that's gonna go. I don't know if it's gonna be funny. I don't know if it's what's gonna go on in that movie yet. Don't worry, guys. I'm also gonna do Doctor Strange, Star Wars again. So my entire year is still packed full of movies, and I can't wait for you guys to check out my reviews. Click the subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I hope that you keep on doing this more and more. This is really good. Peace out.